Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Hey. What did I say he's gone on retirement? Did I say he's gone on retirement? What? Why? Okay. One or two? Two. Reverend Dr. Fred Degbe. Reverend, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, my brother.
Long time no see, no hear.
We do. We don't go for retirement yet.
You did, can't wait. Reverend, thank you very much for your time this morning.
My pleasure.
Thank you. You spoke on behalf of three CSOs, that is CODEO, Star Ghana, and the Civic Forum Initiative. Has to do with two of the commissioners appointed to the Electoral Commission.
Yes.
Yes. Now, why now? Why are you raising this now?
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
I think the atmosphere we operate in now,
yes,
has become, or is becoming increasingly more acrimonious, more suspicious, and people are probing and looking for all kinds of things that would help our democracy work, because it seems to be the last straw we are clutching onto. So the integrity of election depends by and large on the referee, the EC, and the Constitution is clear: an independent electoral body. We all have, we're supposed to have, if we are good citizens, votes, whether we belong to party or not. That is mute. But actively participating in party politics and being a member of the EC is inconsistent with the way Ghanaians have crafted our architecture for elections. So that's why when we have heard and seen all of these things, we are not commenting on it that, no, please don't let us go there.
Yes, don't let us go there, but what untoward can they do? What is it that they can do that would undermine the integrity? These are just two people out of about, seven or so, and what is it really that they can do?
I don't know what they can do, but what do people think that they can do? What are those who are crying about? You see, I am not a very good football analyst, but I'm just assuming that when people go on the football pitch,
yes,
to go and play football, but they are keen to find out who is the referee. And sometimes, whether it is free or foul or whatever, they blame the referee for it. So it is people's perception. And as I said in my introduction, we have reached a point where even the perception of the public about the EC is the lowest. It's about 10%. So when you add people to it that they can say, oh, as for these people, they are activists, they are known, and they can come with things from the internet about their records, what they've done or what they are doing, then you raise the bar high about people's perception and suspicion. That is our whole point.
Shouldn't their competence override their perceived or real political inclinations?
Rightly so, except that when we are talking about perception in politics, in soccer, in those things that involve decision-making and people's emotion, unfortunately, I regret to say, you may know and I may know that that's not the way it works. So why not choose people whose competence is clean, clear, whose political colors are not known, and who can go there and do their work without anybody raising too many flags and throwing mud at them.
They've been sworn into office already. Who should we blame for all of this?
Well, that's why we are asking whether the Council of State was made aware of this. Secondly, in the past, we thought the president had a very good way of informing the public about his nominees or appointees, what they've done to merit his confidence in them, and this and that. But in this case, we did not get that. All we saw was people are nominated and being sworn in. And then you get the backlash, and all of these things are coming out. And it looks like with the passing of time, more and more evidence is coming, particularly about one person. So we are calling on the person. Look, we are all Ghanaians. We all want a piece of our country. We want to serve in different. We want to serve in the capacity. If people are raising this, you've been sworn in. Can you consider stepping down as a moral human being, as an intelligent person? Think about it. So it's an appeal to the person.
Wow.
Or to the persons, yeah.
Well, somebody says we should ask you if you didn't mention Reverend Ikuofori Boateng because she's a person of the cloth, because she's a reverend minister. Or is it that there's nothing about her?
We don't have anything about her. What we know is what we put out there. If something should come up tomorrow, sure, we would. You see, excuse me, to say, angels don't live on earth. Angels are in heaven.
Yes.
So there's nobody that will touch who will not have anything against. But is it active partisan politics that people can clearly say this man is biased, this one is this one has this track record? We didn't mention here. That goes to show that we are just not crying out there that these three people, all of them should be removed. We gave what we thought as TSO as the basis for removing or asking these two people not to accept the position and to say we are sorry.
They've already accepted, so what? Now resign.
Well, this is a station that I hope I'm not misquoted. One of our judges said a long time ago, it's only a madman who cannot change his mind. Kwame, you help me so that this doesn't become the topic of discussion.
No, it will not.
Now, you've been appointed to do something.
Yeah.
And this backlash has come. Think about it. That's all. Because you and I don't want to be a false prophet, but it has started already. It's all over the place. Somebody just called me, one radio station, one TV station. They are playing all of these things from the past. And we have a country that has a duopoly. Parties with two strong parties.
Yes.
And they've started. Their followers have started. And they are bringing more and more of this. The EC already has its own share of problems.
Yeah.
Those who are appointed that are even raising the storm, I am not sure they are objecting to those who already exist because of their active card-bearing partisan politics. Even if they did, we don't know. But if you add this one to it, then we are going down and down more in the way the public perceives the composition of the EC. Granted that they are not the ones who ultimately vote. It is not their votes that make the government. But the referee, when he's seen as tainted, people will latch on to any straw to make trouble for this country. And we think where we are, we have enough to contend with. And let's have the last bastion of our peace. That is voting for election and have a democracy that can help us have some peace and make some progress.
So at the end of the day, it is not about their competence, their personal integrity or professional integrity. It is just about the perceptions that people carry.
Yeah, perception is important in politics, as you and I know. It is. It is. And we think that there are others who are equally competent without these clouds hanging over their heads, who can be appointed, who could have been appointed to do this work. That's where we stand.
Reverend, my very final question, if they accede and resign, then what? If they don't resign, then what?
Oh, if they resign, I'm sure the appointing authority would find others to appoint. If they don't resign, well, this is just the first one out there that we are saying from where we sit and what we hear. This is what we are saying there. We will confer what to do are the next steps because we think they should be honorable enough to resign. Other players in the public domain will join the chorus and encourage them to resign. If not, what do Ghanaians want? What do we want as a nation? What type of people should we have on our EC and what should be their role? So that will be a conversation that we can all have to arrive at the conclusion what next.
Food for thought.
That's right.
Not on retirement, still active, Reverend Fred Digby. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Kwame.
Have a
good day.
Have a good one too, and happy Easter.
Thank you. Same to you.
104.3 Wutumi Ntake.